All right. Check, mic check. All right, everything looks good. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, is some would call it or refer it as. How's everyone doing? Let's go ahead and switch it over here. I just got to get the house music going. I always forget. Give me something good. I'll switch over while I'm doing this. Cool. Make sure I'm in frame. All right. How's everyone doing? Oh no, it is too early. I want to add this to like a Christmas playlist. Let's say fun Christmas. So now, from now on, because I know it's Christmas is coming up, so whatever we can get fun Christmas music, I'll add it to the list so we can mix a little bit of the holiday season in with our traditional party music. I want to do something different, but for me to do that, I have to like scroll all the way down because I feel like we've listened to the same group of songs, but I do have it on shuffle. All right, that might be good for now. Let me, you know, I forgot I messed with my sound settings. That might have fixed it. All right, let's keep that on the back burner. Let's pull chat up over here. All right, so get one Santa hat. The problem with hats for me, Pratheesh, is that my head is so big that I have to find one that's gonna fit my head, or it's just gonna be like slowly coming up, or it will slowly turn into like a cap where it just doesn't fully fit on my head. If I could find one before Christmas, I will. I have a couple, well, I did have a couple laying around my house, but they did not fit my big ass head. So let's go ahead and talk TA here. I'm actually gonna need to turn on the music a little bit on my end. All right, cool. All right, so we did give a little bit more of a pump. I did get stopped out of my original short, unfortunately, but let's make sure everything's good. Okay. My original short, but you know, we're just gonna wait on the sidelines. I have the bot going on in the background, so whenever it decides to come back down, I'm going to get automatically entered, so I don't have to worry about that really. And that is such a nice thing to think about, that I can actually go to sleep and go about my day without having to worry about entries anymore. That is phenomenal. So I'm that alone just makes me really happy. I can keep talking about this all day, but let's go ahead and talk about what's going on. Nothing much really has changed. You know, going back to the bigger picture, we do have the much larger, you know, I might have to like favor like a 8-hour. You know, we do have a much larger ABC here with an ABC within the C. So it looks like we're, you know, possibly wrapping up this section of the trend here. Now, is this the end of the bull market, or is it going to be a much larger A? Now, this is something I've been pondering over the last, like I say, week or so. Just one of those things I was just in the moment. I was like, what? Oh, that's already blue. Let's do a different color. Pink. White. Yeah, let's do white. What if this is the white line is just one larger A? Then we have another larger B coming, and what if that is the section that gets us down to 10K? Because a lot of people are expecting it now. Obviously, it could come as of, you know, any moment at this point, because we do have a smaller bullish setup that can possibly push us down. Or sorry, bearish setup that can push us down even further. We have to kind of see how that goes, but obviously, as of now, I keep saying obviously, as of now, we have to kind of see what the possibilities are. For me, that's one of the things I'm considering. On the other hand, you know, most likely as of now, we do have a completed setup. I'm going to go with the idea that we're getting wrapped up and we could possibly reverse at the very least to a retesting market. And so I'm looking forward to see how that goes. The setup for me that I'm looking to be a little bit more bullish on. Now, mind you guys, I'm already in a long trade. So the setup I'm going to be talking about here is a setup that I'm not going to be taking just because I'm in a position already. But to me, this is going to highlight a much larger possible. I know someone's knocking on my door, sorry. A much larger possible A to a B to a C. From there, hopefully we can put the probabilities of the bulls in favor at least, and hope to see some sort of larger retest of the upside. Nothing's guaranteed though. I understand that going into this. I have to just weigh my options and understand what the possibilities are, and hopefully from there we can capitalize on whatever major move is coming next, whether it's up or down. So I'm in a long trade off of this setup. Now we have to go into the smaller time frame to see this. You know, I say smaller time frame, but guys, I'm still in a 1 hour and I'm still completely zoomed out on my scroll wheel. It's not my actual mouse, but I have to use that for a dramatic effect. So off of the larger, more zoomed out perspective, I am currently long off of this setup here. Now if you guys are in the Discord, I did say that I was going to take profit off of this short, which I did. And I've been holding that position for a good month, I would say. When did we first get entered? November 4th. Yeah, so just about a month, about 3 weeks. And finally we were able to take profit on that, and now we have another continuation setup here to where we do have a possible reversal slash continuation setup in play, and I am looking for price to get back below. Actually, let me just reiterate this. Is we do have this set up here, so now that I took profit up here or down here, I'm looking to get re-entered, and I'm possibly looking for a lower continuation, possibly. You know, I don't think, is this going to be the move where you go down to 10k? I don't know. We kind of have to see how it goes, but that's ultimately what I'm looking for as a possibility. Now, guys, mind you, when I do say these things, just keep in mind that I am not 100% leaning in one direction or the other. I have to just take the opportunities that the market gives me and wait to see what the market decides to do. And that's all I can do as a trader. And that's all you should be aiming for as a trader. I'm not expecting certain numbers. I'm not trying to get the exact top, the exact bottom. That's not our goal here. But, you know, we're going to do our best to try to capitalize on the larger moves based on what the market does give us. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll have to see. If I get entered, I'll let you guys know, but that's the setup I'm looking for a short, and I'm currently long off of this setup here. That green line being my entry. I'm just gonna get rid of this just to clear things up a little bit. I did it again. I always like double click because I'm used to trying to draw the trend lines. So right now, we'll see what happens. If we continue pumping, fantastic. Fine by me. If we come back down reverse, fine by me as well. The beauty of playing both sides. That I'm pretty much not living, well, I'm not stressed, but you pretty much get to live stress-free to an extent. So that's it for Ethereum. Let's go over. Where's ETH? There it is. ETH here has a similar setup but different structure, much larger time frame. Gonna zoom out here for a moment. Focus on a much larger setup. We have an A to a B to a C. Now the question is that a completed downtrend, or is that just one larger A to a B to a C? And the B can even come up here, put in one more high before extending back lower again. And that kind of backs up the idea of the possible larger retesting market that we might be coming across, and then before putting in a much larger lower low. So the current short setup is BTC USDT, and the short setup at 16,831 is BTC USD. Did I? No, it's just off of USDT for Thish. That 16,831 is USDT. Well, actually, if I want to get more exact, I'm a little bit off. About 16,810. Yeah, 16,810, 16,811. Sorry, I wasn't exact. I was kind of giving you a ballpark, but it's this peak here. This peak. So that's the setup. Sorry if I confused you there. It's all on BTC USDT on the tether pair. 16,811 is what I'm looking for. Let's go back to ETH. Just let me know if you need more clarification for Thish. Going back to what I was saying before, we could have another leg to the upside, putting a higher high past here before continuing downward. Now, this is the beauty of how I view things, is that sometimes that when I'm trying to understand the larger structures, or trying to understand or try to put together the bigger pieces of the puzzle, sometimes you can just narrow it down to two different possibilities, or at least narrow it down to a couple. And from there, you can have an idea of what positions to take ahead of time. And that's the beauty of planning and how we do things, is that I can show you guys different perspectives of what could be happening. I can give you guys the levels that I'm looking for and validations for each. And you guys can go ahead and come up with the setups from there. Did you take profit on the larger BTC short or still active? I took profit on that. That you're talking about this one, right? Here, let me just clear this up. You're talking about that one, right? At around 16, or sorry, not 16, 21, 100. Yeah, I took profit. I basically took profit on that, and now I'm just waiting for another setup to complete, which is this one. And it's relative in size. It's not exactly the same size, but it's close and matches up on the same perspective. So for me, I'm willing to take that short and play the possibility of continuation downwards. So yes, I did take it just in case, and this allows me to compound the entry here and roll it over and hopefully make more money on more downside. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capitalize on using more margin for the long. So if price does go up, I'm not going to be making as much money as I would now, because I'm just using my position size based on the available margin before I took profit, and I had a lot of margin locked up, a lot of profit locked up in that previous short. So unfortunately, was not able to catch that, or at least take a little bit more of an opportunity. But we might get a chance here if price does want to come down. I will have to see how this goes. Obviously, that's 16. I keep saying obviously. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep trying to assume that you guys know, but some of you guys may not know. But the key level for me to see BTC get back above is at 17,600. If we can get back above there, my probabilities for a more upside price action are definitely going to be in favor, or at least increased. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Let's see. Goji, hello, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I know a lot of you guys, I know there's a lot of my European viewers right now are probably watching some World Cup games. I was actually watching a little bit of the Costa Rica Germany match before I came on stream. My mom is from Costa Rica, so she was watching it. So, well, at least she's rooting for the team. I know that. So just catching a little bit. Germany's up 1-0. It was only 15 minutes into the game. Anyway, So for ETH, going back to what I said before, we'll have to see what the possibilities are. As of now, all I can tell is that we do have a completed setup here. Now, is this setup going to, or is this trend that we're looking at here just going to continue downwards and put in a lower low to connect the two? Or is this one retracement leg down and then we're going to put another higher high, connecting this as well before putting in a much larger possible ABC to the downside to put in a lower low, something like that? That will complete a nice, very, very macro completed bullish setup for me. And I'd be a little bit more confident in saying that this is the bottom of the bear market if we can come back down below here. We'll have to see how things play out. I could be wrong. This bottom could be it here, this wick down. Who knows? I obviously have to play that into consideration as well. But just understanding the larger macro picture of how things could play out for me personally. Oh, I might was clear. The levels to keep an eye on, if we don't get back below this low here at 877, let me just turn that green. That's like a lime green almost. All right, if we don't get back below 877 first, I'm looking for at least a test up to that 2044 before possibly continuing much lower past that 877. Let's take a look at what's going on in between here for ETH. So this in between price action for ETH, there's a couple different things you could be looking at. The main thing for me is understanding that this looks like a completed setup to me. We did not see a lower low on that second test of the downside on ETH like we did for BTC. We got that ever so slight wick. So I was not able to catch a long off of that level, but I did take a long position off of this setup, right? And that entry being about 1178. So as long as we're above that 1178, right, as of now, the probabilities for more upside are slightly increased over the short. We'll have to see how this plays out, though. It's not guaranteed. Jeff also watching Germany right now. Did they score again, Goji? Let me know. Actually, I didn't. Well, I mean, I literally just checked like 10-15 minutes ago. I know Germany's doing a great job controlling the amount of, I guess, the percentage of, what is it? They definitely have a higher percentage of, I can't think of the word. I literally just saw it on screen before I came on here. Just carrying the ball, like the time with the ball is definitely a lot higher against Costa Rica. I'm rooting for Costa Rica. That's like part of my background, but it is what it is. So we do have that 1179 entry. Just keeping that in mind. So if long as we're above there, the probabilities for more upside are increased in my opinion, but we'll have to see how things play out. Let's go in a little bit more just to give you another perspective, another idea. Now, I was in this short. This ABC is way more pronounced than the one on BTC. Me personally, that's from what I'm seeing. All right. If this, okay, well, I don't know why I meant to say it. I meant to say this short has played out. I was waiting to see a continuation setup to where I could take profit and re-enter. We did get that. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I didn't take profit on ETH. I kind of was just like watching it as it was happening. And as I was trying to like log into Bybit as things were pumping, it just took forever. So I didn't take profit till we got like about like 1249. So I didn't get the exact best take profit area, but we do have another bearish ABC in the works here. All right. Another thing I want you guys to consider. Nah, it's halftime now. Germany needs to win and soar more just in case Japan finds a way to win from Spain. Yeah, I know those two games are very important for that, I guess, that division. I'm so happy my financial life has totally changed ever since I knew okay, we got another. Yeah, it's a scam bot. I'll be surprised. Hey, if you're a real person, you're typing that out, man. I'm sorry. I hope you're getting paid to do so, but probably a bot. Just keep in mind for ETH as well, this is a little bit different. I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking this But we do have the availability of this ABC. All right, I'm just gonna redraw this. Since we did not put in a lower low, technically this is a B wave. We could come up here. Now, before we came back down, I originally was looking for that higher high, and that would have been a fantastic short position. Is this going to be a level to which I trade? I'm considering it. I'm honestly considering it. If I do decide to do that, I will let you guys know. Be on the lookout for. I'm gonna just go ahead and shill my stuff just because it's that time. If you guys are interested, I do have my own Discord. It's a collection of great tutorial videos that I put a good amount of time into, going over basically how to use the ABC method. I actually just added one yesterday. I'm getting back into making more videos for the Discord. I have a couple things I have to do. I just added one yesterday about taking profit. Talking about the continuation method of taking profit versus going off of fibs and reversals. But basically A to Z, everything you're gonna need for the ABC method, as well as trading psychology videos, which I think are more important arguably than the actual ABCs itself. And then we also have basic leverage trading tutorials, how to calculate risk, how to adjust risk, how to set up positions on Bybit, how to basically also give you like a rundown A to Z how I do things, just going over risk and making sure everything's good before we actually go ahead and take the position. So if you guys are interested, it's not a necessity. I'm not saying that you guys have to do it. It's a benefit. It definitely will help you guys out. It gives you a little bit more exposure, a little bit more information to learn from me, as well as you guys get access to DMs. And I always prioritize the group first. I have had some people in the past in the group ask me very specific questions, and it's something I offer to the Discord group as well. As I will actually sit down and make a separate video explaining, trying to answer the question the best as I can. It's something I like doing. I think it's like a little extra thing, a little bonus in there. So it's not required. You guys are here just hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And you guys are subscribed, following me. That's all I really, I'm not saying wouldn't ask for, but that means the most to me. Everything else is just icing on the cake. So I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, saying hello, asking good questions, having good conversation, hanging out. I really do appreciate it. So that was just a quick little shill. Links in the description below. Check out the Patreon link if you guys are interested. Like I said, not a necessity, not necessarily needed. It's just there to help you. So going back to ETH. Okay, so if ETH doesn't put in a higher high, keep in mind I will continue to pursue this entry. If it does put in a higher high, I might try it. I probably will try it, but just keep an eye out for an update from me, as well as if you guys are coming from David's Discord, I have my own room here. And you guys basically, tell you guys like updates of what I'm doing as well. I do prioritize my group, so I do my best to basically give you guys the positions, give you everything heads up first, and then as things progress, I will inform Dave's group of what I'm doing. But obviously, I try to get as much information out to both groups as possible. But keep an eye out from there as well as I'm giving you the entries here in real time in stream if you guys are tuning in. So sorry, I got a notification. Okay, I just gotta answer this. So keep in mind that setup. I'm keeping an eye on that setup in case you don't put in a higher high. That's always availability as well. And besides that, I am also, like I said, I mentioned I was long. I took profit on the previous short. Now I'm just waiting to get re-entered, and that's pretty much it. For ETH, let's go over LTC. LTC is a little bit different. It's been behaving a little bit over the course of the past few months. It's been developing a lot different from BTC and ETH. So going off of what I see, to me, I see this as a larger A to a B to a C, a very sudden sharp decline for a B, and then a very sharp incline for a C. Now, as long as LTC can remain below, what's that entry? Around 73.25. That's going to be a good short entry for me. I'm willing to take that. That is a completed setup for me. It's not the cleanest by any means, but I really do like that setup as of now. And that's really it for LTC. I don't see any bullish setups that I'm willing to take. That's pretty much it. If things change, I will let you guys know. Let's see. Goji XRP looks like a short right now. Let's go take a look. First, I want to change the song. For some reason, it's getting very repetitive. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I would consider that. I would definitely consider taking this. I don't know if I'm going to. Personally, I'm trying to stay away from alts just because of the risk structure and how I'm doing things at the moment. I like sticking to the big three. But as long as XRP is below this A to a B to a C, that A being at about 40.31, definitely calls for a short, and you can definitely see further downside. Not sure exactly where it could go. I'm looking for at least a lower low past that 31 cent region, just in case this is a much larger potential A to a B to a C. And you see how, like, when I put things together, it's sometimes price can get messy, but once you understand the beginnings and ends of trends, I mean, some of the setups look a lot more clear once you're actually able to put them together. So if we can get a lower low pass at the minimum past 31.20 or past 31.23 and then get back above, I would definitely be a little bit more bullish. I would consider possibly taking a long or just buying some spot. Honestly, that's probably the direction I'm going to go. But that's pretty much it. That was a good job spotting that Goji. I know I mentioned that in the past. I just haven't been on top of it. So thank you for reminding me. If there's someone knocking my door, or is that the wind? Sorry, I got the window open behind me, and it's causing like a little bit of a breeze to where it's pushing the door back and forth. So I feel like no one's knocking on it. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, we're going to just hang out for a little bit. Definitely looking, hope maybe we'll get something on stream. I've been lucky once in the past week. Let's see if we can get a re-entry. I'll keep an eye on BTC for everyone. But guys, we're just hanging out at this point. If you guys have any questions for me, I know there's a handful of you in here. Actually, 2 handfuls. Please feel free to ask. It could be anything trading related. It can be trading related. It could be ABC related. It could be anything. I'm pretty much an open book right now. Maybe some zombie got your smell. If there was a zombie pandemic, I would have a lot. I'd probably have a lot more to worry about than my BTC setup. Yeah. I know everyone here has thought about a zombie scenario, what they would do. I have met multiple times. Oh, if you guys are interested, all right, you don't have to, but I did create a Twitch channel, all right, and it's not Johnny Crypto because it's not going to be crypto related. It's going to be, I love music, particularly heavier metal music in general. I plan on doing more of hangout style where we play songs, learn new songs, doing other things music related. Possibly I'm playing video games as well. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the channel here. I did stream yesterday. Oh, it's about a handful of you watched it. Pretty cool. If you guys are interested in that, I do plan on streaming a couple times a week on there, just for a little bit. Not guaranteed that I'm going to have a consistent schedule as of now. But if you guys do want to follow, I would absolutely appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and drop. That's, where can I share this? I have to update my channel more. But I just did like a basic stream. I played Battlefield for like an hour, like 45 minutes, an hour, or 50 minutes. Why can't I share this? I guess I'll just drop the link here. Metal at its core. It's a funny inside joke. A lot of people who don't listen to music will understand. I think it's a clever name. Better than Johnny Crypto, in my opinion. I always thought about changing the name of the channel just because there was another guy out there whose name is Johnny Crypto, and he's not as good as me, is my opinion. But am I really? Oh no, it's my channel because I'm gonna be at top of the search bar. But he's got way more followers than I do. But going back to this popular, like he's like he came from like options trading and all that. So I'm not hating on the guy. The name's already taken, so I feel weird having another name similar to that. It's not that catchy, not original. My hair is better than his though. But yeah, I don't. So I'm thinking about changing the channel name. We'll have to see what happens. I'm not too dead set on it. I do like the Twitch name better. Maybe I'll figure something else out. I don't know. I thought there's a lot of things I've been thinking about recently. Just over the course of the last like couple of weeks, things have been my life has I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sorry. Things have changed in my life recently, so it's led me to think a lot more about how I'm going to approach things. I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes, also as Johnny ABC. Yeah, see, it doesn't really hit like that for these. Like something, so like my Twitch name is Metal at its core. I don't know how I came up with. I was listening to a podcast and someone was like describing something. I don't remember what it was. It was like some ideology, and basically said, you know, this blank and blank at its core is really just. And I was like, and I don't know why, but for some reason I was like, at its core describing something. I was like, okay. And then obviously one of my favorite genres of metal growing up was metalcore. So I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Metal at its core. And then that kind of describes the whole genre as like one thing instead of just metalcore. So it's like it's a fun name. It's a catchy name for me. It's a lot better than Johnny Crypto. We'll see. Nah, Johnny Crypto is cool. Can you add ABC at the end? See what the guys? I want to ask you guys this. What if ABCs don't work anymore? Like what? I know my entire channel is built off of ABCs as of now, but it's more meant to just document my journey as the market, you know, develops, as I develop as a trader. It's like Johnny Cash. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. To an extent, I just didn't necessarily put too much time and thought into the name, and so I guess I'll tell you guys the original story of why I came up with that. So growing up, my name is actually John, like just Jon. They have been working since the markets. They have. What are you talking about, Josh? Did I miss something? They have been working since the markets open, right? Oh, ABCs. Generally, yes. Generally, yeah. They've been working, I would say. My thing is, everything. The reason why me personally, I don't think ABCs are going away anytime soon. The only reason why so with ABCs, they're not going away anytime soon because so many people who are in this game trade, a lot more people trade basic support and resistance. So basically ABCs are fighting against that. And so that's the reason why I don't think ABCs are going to go away anytime soon. Yeah, I could change it to ABC, but like, I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but like someone like Ryan Matta, for example, he has built his platform off of talking about KDA for the longest time. I feel like it's a majority of his videos are dedicated to what if KDA doesn't work out. Unfortunately, he's leaning more towards talking about news and stuff. Cool, man. He's attracting views. He's doing a great job. The guy's awesome. But in the back of my head, if I was in his position, I'd be like, what if KDA is an absolute bust? Where do you go from there? Just same thing with ABC. I don't want to be specifically towards ABC because what if, yes, ever since the market has opened, ABCs have worked out, but what if one day they just don't anymore? What if ABCs overpower traditional style of trading? It's gonna take a lot to get there, but it definitely can happen. So I'm more focused on the Johnny Crypto name because it's more about just me and talking about how I trade, teaching you guys how to become better traders. YouTube, Harvey, hey Johnny, YouTube's keep shafting me. No worries about it, man. No worries. I appreciate you stopping by though. Since you're cool with keeping positions for a month at a time, why not trade stocks the same way? Less volatile, so easier for stop losses. I do trade stocks every once in a while, but to me, there's so much more money with leverage, and you can play leverage with stocks, but there's so many rules with it. There's margin calls. All right, hold on. This song is. Okay, that's better. There's margin calls. There's account minimums. There's so many different laws and regulations for trading stocks. For me, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Will I consider doing it? Absolutely in the future. I have traded some in the past. One of the, I guess, the best plays I've ever had was on Plug Power. I got in. Wasn't the best entry. I forgot why I did it, but I bought some here. Like January 9th is when I bought. Or the 10th. Yeah, going into the 10th. It's actually up here. I was in the negative for a while, came back up, and I kind of sold like around this region up here. And that was like a 25-30% move. I had a couple grand in it, and I made like, yeah, I just made just about 1,000, if not a little bit shy off of it. But I don't necessarily play it, and then also there's too many things when it comes to aspects of volatility. So volatility in itself is great to make money. The problem is when you start running into too many things that affect volatility, it becomes a little bit harder to trade ABCs. Obviously, there's different stocks and stuff that can work. My thing is like any company can easily go to zero for various reasons. Obviously, the company can't make money. The CEO can say something ridiculous on Twitter that can tank the price. Company can get canceled. There's a bunch of things that can go wrong. And you can take advantage of that to an extent. I just don't like the fact that there's more ways a stock can go bust than a crypto can go, or than like BTC can go bust. In my opinion, that's my opinion. But yeah, I no fly zone. I do occasionally take stock positions. I have some AMD on hold that I just don't touch. I don't plan on buying too much AMD just because it's $70 a share. So I have a couple $100 in AMD just sitting. Let's see, hopefully it goes up. I plan on buying like maybe a couple more if we can get back down like some of these regions. There. I personally think for a way, and also like we're starting out with small amount of money. You need a lot of fundamentals to trade stocks. A lot of work. Indexes might work better. That's true. I also thought, I mean, Forex markets is the same way. USD, I don't know, JPY. Like, I would have to relearn market structure if I wanted to go to somewhere else like Forex. You have entry there. You don't have a bearish entry to hedge that, so you would have lost. There's another one. Yeah, and there's another bearish hedge position. So you would have been. I honestly, if crypto fails, I might move to Forex, to be honest. But see, I just wouldn't know how to play it. I have to relearn that. VWAP indicator for intra trading. Perthish, you know me. I don't need no indicators. No, I'm kidding. It's not my thing. But see, this is on a 2 hour. It can work, don't get me wrong. I would have to relearn an entire new market. So but definitely not I understand what you're talking about, no fly zone. It's just I would probably make less money trading stocks than I would trading with leverage on crypto. That's just me though. My sleep schedule's all fucked up. I'm playing too much Call of Duty with Kite. And the problem is, like, when I play Call of Duty with him and his buddy Monk, you know, I'm considering him a friend too. True, but for the longevity of it, after some amount of cash, it's good to... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no fly zone. Absolutely correct. That's why I do, like, I diversify. Like, I have money outside of crypto. I don't necessarily like to talk about those things just because some of it's in the works. Some of it, let's see, so that's in the works. I had one thing fail on me, just completely just didn't work. I had something else that's in the works right now that we just keep getting shafted on, trying to set things up. True. Let's see. I read that. For me, it's gold, cash, property, and crypto. Yeah, I have some money in metals. I have property I'm looking into. I'll just say this. I have a friend of mine who's tied to opening up a franchise. I like briefly mentioned this in the past, and I actually was able to be a part of the process, fortunately. So I'm in cahoots. I'm in the loop. It's actually in an area by me, and where they're looking to open, it's going to be like one of the first in the local area. So I have a feeling it do very well. There's been a lot of hiccups, a lot of bullshit that's been going on in the background. So every once in a while, I am in the loop on that. I'm helping a friend of mine build a business. I'm considering looking into doing other things as well. My problem is a lot of these things take cash. Obviously, it takes money to make money. The problem is I have money Oh, I actually really like the song. Listen in the beginning. I do have a certain amount dedicated to certain things, and the problem is, like, I have money dedicated to crypto, investing in general, metals, indices, Each amount of what I have dedicated to anything involving a chart, that has its own percentage dedicated to each. My thing is whatever I have in crypto, cool. Metals, cool. Stocks, cool. If I lose whatever I have, I am very, very, very strict about how I diversify everything, or what I don't sit there and just move money from one thing to another. Something else doesn't work. Or if if I really wanted to, I could take all the money I have and move it back into crypto and leverage trading and try to build that off. I'm not doing that. That's just how I am. I have money in savings. I have emergency money. I have, how do I say this? I have money that I spent, which I'm pretty much like drying up right now. And once I spend it, I'm not taking away from anything else, just because I know money that is not spent, or money that is spent and not used for assets, is basically holding me back. So I'm trying my best to diversify as much as I can without over leveraging, over risking, over exposing myself to one particular thing. And so, yeah, I might not make as much money going forward because I'm prioritizing diversification and security. But at the same time, it's going to be more consistent. And if things do work out, which hopefully I'm expecting the way they do, I'm going to be doing all right. But all that's just been a process over the past probably 6 months to a year for me. But yeah, I 100% agree with you, No Fly Zone. And that's the problem. Most people who do make it in this business, or do make it in crypto, they don't do that. They think, okay, I turned a couple thousand into like a couple 100,000. You know, I turned a couple. Well, most people can't do that. For me, my example, I turned pretty much I turned zero of my own money. I took stimulus check money, turned that into 6 figures. From there, I was like, cool, let's figure out how to I just smacked the side of my monitor. Let's figure out how to diversify this and prioritize security. Because if I lose everything, I have nothing to go back on. What do I do? Now, I do have, like, I do hope one day that I can make money doing this online, whether it's through streaming, making videos, the Discord, trading, the combination of all three. That's the goal for me one day. And obviously, I need you guys to do that to an extent. Well, actually, no, I need you guys 100%. That's my audience, is the way this business runs. But it's also a great way to communicate and connect with you guys. So I love doing this. And, at the end of the day, I do want to get up there. I do want to make some money doing this. By the way, if you want to play COD quads, hit me up. We always need 1 or 2 players. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool, man. What's your... Hit me up on Discord. Let me know what your Call of Duty tag is. I'll add you next time I'm on. It hits a like. It's easy to show KDA. I can't do that, man. I can't. It's like... One of the things I've thought about... Steam then. Yeah, just... Send me your Steam username. If I have any problems, I'll let you know. Just DM me on Discord. I thought about doing other things crypto related, but like I primarily do ABCs. I want to run something by you guys. Let me know what you think. I think this is a good way to get views and a good way to get traffic to my channel without absolutely shilling other things and like going down a path I don't really want to go to. I thought of something. Let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking about taking different strategies and reviewing them and like basically giving you guys my opinion and what I think off of certain strategies. I think that's a good idea. Like, for example, like going back to like the, showing support and resistance. How does it work? Do I recommend it? And basically give it like a rating or something like that. Like reviews of certain systems. I got that idea off of, funny enough, I follow... It's not crypto related. I follow a YouTube channel because at the time, like there was a time last year when I went to Vegas, and I was obsessed with like learning how to like play all these games. And obviously, where the heck is it? But I was like trying to figure out like how to play like roulette, craps, blackjack, and all that. And so if you go to, these guys are cool. I got this idea from these guys. They're called CEG Dealer School. And all they do is they just review like different roulette strategies, and they did like craps. They do cool stuff with this, and it's all like for fun. And I think that's an awesome idea. It's kind of obviously not taking the gambling aspect of it, but like taking different strategies that people have used trading crypto and seeing if it actually does work, back testing these. David Tech, yeah, see, he does something like that too. It's a good idea. Maybe he could be the fourth man. Like reviewing, back testing to an extent. See, it's a combination of reviewing and back testing as well as giving my personal opinion, because I've been in this space long enough to know what is already bullshit and what's decent. If you want easy views, maybe try a challenge stream where you have a few sub accounts and stick to one strategy on each and play them against each other. I thought about that as too. One of my other favorite strategies, Arun, not scam. KDAs keep scamming to me. Tokenomics are really deflationary. I think doing something like Rob from DCA does. Rob from DCA does. Is that the name of the channel? I thought about it. We'll have to see. I think that's a cool thing. It's like it's a combination of like explaining the strategy, kind of back testing it. I don't feel like sitting here like going back to like having Tradingview test these methods. It's more about me doing this myself and seeing how things work out and giving my personal perspective on if I think it's a good way to approach trading. That's just me, just because I do have a lot of experience in this. Digital Asset News is this channel. Oh, Lord of the Coins. Hey, buddy. Depending on what time did you want to do. I know we talked to the general timelines. If you're able to, guys, I'm just letting you know now, guys, go check out the Lord of the Coins. He's a smaller channel. He gives out a different, he trades, I think he trade order blocks. Is that correct? Lord of the Coins? Let me know if I'm right on that. But he's a smaller YouTube channel coming up. He's got some good content. He gives you guys updates, kind of like what I do. He does pre-recorded videos. He also has done some live streams in the past as well. I checked out his channel. Why can't I find you? Oh, because that's why. But I have been working with him. Supply and demand trading. Okay. So go check him out, guys. The Lord of the Coins. Obviously, I think you can search up the @ name as well. But he gives updates on different coins and all that. Definitely a different perspective. I always like working with other people. Other people have given me platforms when I had no followers, so I gotta pay it forward. So definitely looking forward to talking to him. We're trying to figure out like times and all that stuff, and I got some stuff going. I'm sure he's busy. But I watched a couple of his videos. I watched his video yesterday. But definitely doing a great job making content. So go check him out, guys. But see, this is like, it's more like he does more new stuff. But I guess this is the way to get views. But I really, the thing is, I don't give a shit. Because my overall opinion is that news does not necessarily matter to an extent. Okay, it can have some effect, but to an extent, I honestly don't think news matters that much. These channels like these, feed into the narrative that news is a very important thing. I could, yeah. What else does he do? He has a group that he's connected to, 3 others. Like 3 different channels. TA wise, you think if BTC tanks under 16,800, it could be continuation of the downside, so lower lows? Which is 16,800. That's, yeah, because that's the entry. I think if price is going to get to the extremely low levels that we're thinking about, I think this is a great setup to definitely back up that continuation or back up that idea. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I just think that I have to take my trades based off of what the market shows me. For me personally, this is what the market shows me, and this can definitely fake people out into thinking we're bullish, and that can drive momentum to the downside. I don't know if it's going to go down into that sub 10k region or that 10k 10 12k region as of yet, but if it were to happen, I think this is definitely a opportunity to happen. But yes, I think this is definitely a possible continuation of the lower lows, no fly zone. What other groups is he connected to? Is it 3 other channels, Arun, or is it like a community thing he's part of? Digital Asset News, Benjamin. Oh God, I can't fucking stand that guy. Benjamin Cohen and Invest Answers. They do a group discussion weekly called DCA Live. It's actually a great listen. Very fact driven and realistic expectations. I'll take a look at it maybe after stream. I can't stand Benjamin Cohen. I don't know why. All these, like, I don't know why. I don't hate the guy. Obviously, I don't hate anyone. I just think this kind of stuff is cringe. But that's what the people like. Thanks, man. Gotta scram. As always, great info here. Keep up the good work. And may I suggest you make your own community separate from David Tech. I mean, I do have my own Discord, but you know, it doesn't have that many people in it. I'm considering opening up maybe like a free section of it. Obviously, you guys are not gonna have access to the videos. Link. It's a paid group, man. Unfortunately, it's a Patreon link. I'm considering opening it up to getting like a free section, but my thing is everything in there is basically it's mostly informational videos. You gonna sign up, man? If you're gonna sign up, I would definitely appreciate it. You don't have to at all, though. Oh, okay. Definitely. I'll definitely go ahead and send you the link. I absolutely would appreciate it. It's not necessary at all, but the support does help. So if you're, let me gotta find it first before I. There we go. There's a lifetime membership as well as there is a month-to-month. you guys are interested. My thing is I put so much time into like the tutorials and how-tos. I just personally think that, you know. Also, it's a good time to join on the 1st of the month on Patreon. Actually, Arun, they stopped doing that. So it's whenever I had to turn it on. So it's whenever you sign up, it'll just charge you whenever. So you can sign up on the 15th and it'll just charge you on the 15th of every month. No fly zone. If you really do want to sign up, man, I really do appreciate it. 2nd of the month. Yeah, I probably would open it up to. I'm probably gonna open up a free section. I'm thinking about it. I thought about it for a while, but like I said, I put a lot of time into the informational content that I have on here. I'll show it to you guys, just so you know where you're getting yourselves into. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I might have to like tidy things up. I just wanted to categorize it just for like the future. I do have like tutorial videos from the ABC method, everything A to Z. I believe each one of these, it's like, if I had to give you a guess of like how much time I put into this. All right, so we're getting close to like an hour already. I tried to break it up as much as I could. I believe everything, yeah, this is close to 2 hours. You know, if I were to give you like a straight rundown, this is 2 hours worth of content. This is there. The Trader Tom stuff took a while. Hour and a half, just that alone. Another 30 minutes. So this is another 2 to 3 hours. That's another half an hour. Yeah, so like 2.5, 3 hours on there. Leverage trading stuff. It's not. It's a lot of information, in my opinion. It's another 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes. 15. So that right here is about an hour. Like an hour 15. Even have like, I even have stuff for beginners. How to DCA. That's like that didn't take that long. It took like 40-45 minutes. How is it this for life but per month? If you want to interested per life, you sign up and then cancel it, right? So you sign up and then cancel it right away. And then I'll just add you in, and I have like a spreadsheet of keeping track of who's in here. No fly zone, sorry about that. For some reason I can't charge, like I can't sign up a tier where it's a one payment thing only. I have to charge per month. But if you sign up for the lifetime, it's a one-time thing. You cancel it as soon as you sign up. And from there, I keep track of who's in it for a lifetime. Pretty much everyone you see here is here for a lifetime. I think I got to go through. I know there's a couple. I got to just double check my Patreon thing. I haven't done that in a while. I'm not going to pull up your DMs. Do you guys think I should make it to give you like a free part of it? Let me know what you guys think. I can see Josh V on your Discord. Okay, cool. See ya. It was good to see you, man. Thank you for so much for stopping by. Let's see. I would, but I'm as cheap as they get. No worry, Harvey. Like I said, I don't expect any of you to sign up for the Patreon. It's just an added bonus, and eventually I want to progress more into getting myself out there, and I think that's one of the ways I'm going to start doing so is, you know, talking about other things besides ABC stuff, try to get more of a reach. Eventually, you know, the paid discourse for those who want to learn my strategy and let's say can't access the live streams or can't want it more like a structured video content form. Basically, it's just a rundown of everything you need to know. I'm interested in the community side more than the learning material. Yeah, see, that's the fence. I wanted to do a course separate from the community and maybe charge, you know, maybe have a free community, you know, built within the course or something like that, or maybe separate the two. I thought about it. I really, you know, I think that people can benefit from both. I kind of got the idea of the community from Kite's group, if you guys aren't in Kite's group. But he did a thing to where, you know, he did one-on-ones. It included a lifetime of the community for free. I definitely want to incorporate that as well. Like I said, you guys don't have to do this, but this is just an extra thing. You pay once for a lifetime, and that's it. Obviously, if you're, you know, I've been in Kite's group for 3 years, and I was paying $50 a month for 3 years straight. Yeah, I've been paying $1,800 just to be in his group. He doesn't offer a lifetime thing anymore. So I still I offer that. I'm not trying to compete or anything. It's just that, you know, we teach similar things, and I personally think I'm still developing as a trader. I'm still doing my best to share my experiences, whether good or bad. I'm also trying to become a better teacher, how to teach you guys better. Also a better speaker. Like a lot of you guys don't know this, but like, I'm kind of introverted. Like I don't necessarily talk to a lot of people unless it's people I already know. And it took a lot of balls for me to actually get on stream, as well as one of the issues that I have and I still have is that my brain just fires off all the time. And sometimes when I speak, my thoughts fire faster than my actual words themselves. So I find myself like either retracting what I say, getting too far ahead of myself, end up stuttering sometimes because I'm just like trying to like process too many things. But you know, I'm constantly developing my skills as a streamer, as a teacher, as a trader. So I figured I'm a good example of what can be accomplished. I was willing to put in the time and the work for it, and I understand what it takes to get to a certain point, and I necessarily didn't have to go through a lot of the bullshit that some people had to go through. That's my job, and I feel like, you know, you guys are paying to support me. I feel weird even just talking about this to an extent, but it's the same thing with like the one-on-ones. If you do decide to get a one-on-one session with me, like I said, a lot of you guys obviously have access to ask me any questions here. It says per month, obviously, but like I said, it's a one-time thing. You do get a one-on-one session with me, but I'm probably going to include the lifetime ABCs with that. I'm probably, you know, after the stream, that's what I'm going to do. So guys, let's see. But for me, and like for the skills that I provide and how the perspective I provide in the market, it might seem like a lot, but I feel like from what I've seen other people charge, I think I'm on the cheaper end. Could you link them those strategies reviews you were talking about? What, the crypto stuff or like the gambling? Because I got the idea from another channel. No, this is not it. Where is it? Like, you want to know the channel I got? Let's see. I hope your girlfriend is an extrovert. She's more of an so you know what's funny? She's more of an introvert than I am. Back when I was single, I basically had to force myself to like be extra, talk to people, and I got comfortable with it. But for me, streaming is a whole different way of communicating with people. Let's see. Courses on strats you review. I haven't done any of that yet. Like mini course. I haven't done that. I haven't done any of those yet. It's just an idea I wanted to do. I found the best strats of basically ABCs in some form or another. Yeah, I think Chart Champions does swing failure patterns. See, it's crazy to think, but this is the purest form. Yeah. If I had to give you guys another place to go to, like let's say I decided to quit. Let's say I decided to retire. Let's say Kite decides to retire. Let's say David decides to retire. Let's say ABCs, anyone who talks about ABCs on any sort of platform disappears. If I had to give you guys a backup and say, hey, I'm leaving, this is probably your best bet. I'm not the biggest fan of some of the way he approaches trading. One, he focuses way too much on volume. Way too much on smaller time frames, and I feel like some of the results that he puts out may be skewed based off of like trading like he makes a lot of money off affiliates and off of like referral codes, and I feel like that definitely can skew. But what's his name? Daniel from Chart Champions. The problem with him is that he falls into the trap that everyone else does. He always promotes smaller time frame, very smaller time frame scalping. And maybe he's got a system down that maybe I'm not too familiar with. He focuses a lot on volume and other things related to volume, like CVD divergence and all this stuff. My problem is volume always changes. How do you know if something's stable or if a certain level is stable? I'm not trying to talk shit. If anything, he's gonna say, if anything, he's might be your guy to go to besides me, because the swing failure pattern that he talks about is something that I preach, but he does on a very small time frame. Nah, I feel that you are an ambivert. What is that a thing, Prathish? What the hell is that? Best strats. Okay, I read that. But this is the purest form. Yeah, Jason Casper does the chicken drinking water, which is just ABCs with divergences. That's a very interesting name to call that. The reason why I stuck around to watch Kite was because he wasn't shilling MC or Lux Algo. That speaks volumes. Yeah, and I don't necessarily. That's how I feel too. I don't necessarily want to shill something that I think doesn't work or is overhyped. I've mentioned this in past videos. I am waiting for there's something being built in the process for ABCs that I don't want it to come off as shilling an indicator, but the thing is, it's not an indicator, it's a tool. Okay, it's a tool that'll be able to use yourself. It's semi-automated, not fully automated, so you still have to sit there and plan the setups. It'll help you figure out, or it'll help you set up positions for you. That's all I can say. I don't know how exact that's going to be. I don't want to speak too much just because I'm not building it myself. I'm waiting to get back. I'm waiting to hear back from David to see if I can get my hands on it and test it soon. The reason, okay, so it is between intro and extro or combo of both. Okay, yeah, if I never heard of that, but yeah, I'm definitely, if I had to pick a middle ground, yes, because my thing is, I'm an introvert when it comes to like talking to strangers, but a lot of you guys here are strangers. I mean, you know, I consider you guys friends, a part of the community, and thank you guys so much. But you know, a lot of the times, a lot of people stop by the videos I don't know, or people who are new. But it's different when you're behind a camera talking to chat versus talking to, and it's weird. Like the more I think about it, the more it's hard for me to understand and grasp the idea. The best way to describe streaming is like, it's funny because I've done this in the past. Sometimes I've had full-blown conversations in my head, like talking to myself and like having the other person like bounce ideas or like have a topic of discussion. I just sound like a fucking crazy person now, but doing that was very similar to doing this because yes, you guys are actively chatting in chat. I can identify different people by what you say. It's not all one continuous thing. So I'm able to go back and forth with you guys. I feel like now that I think about what I just said, I feel like a crazy person. But for some reason, it's easy for me to transition. And from there, I was able to take that idea, transfer, the idea that, you know what, it's just like talking to people, but you know, just pretend like someone else is saying that in your head to you. That's the easiest way to explain streaming for me. You know, Harvey, I consider you a different person. Every single person here, imagine sitting like in a small room with them, just bullshitting back and forth. Harvey Cameron F Candle. Come on, let's get an entry here, folks. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas of how to like, I don't know. If you guys have any good ideas, if you guys have any good ideas for videos and stuff, and I actually liked it and it turns out well, maybe I'll send you something as a reward. But I have a bunch of ideas in my head already. Maybe I'll make one after the stream. Oh, I'm in another trading Discord, and all the new traders think they need MC to trade. Exactly. See, my thing is, it's like, for me, for people like me, for people like Kite, I feel like we're like the rebound. The best way to explain it. People end up getting overhyped about MC, thinking they need it. They end up getting burned and getting, you know, losing money, getting betrayed. And they find someone like me and Kite, and they understand we have to like kind of, okay, not really rebound, but we have to like console them and say, hey man, like it's okay, like, you know, you did what you had to do. Unfortunately, most people have to go take this route. It's okay, guys, you know, nothing wrong with that. And eventually they end up going to more realistic strategies like the ABCs, or even if you're playing basic support and resistance. That's how I transitioned. You know, it's just like a lot of you here. I started out with using MC, realized it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. Found Kite, learned how to trade basic support and resistance. From there, transitioned to learning how to trade Elliott Wave. Wasn't the best Elliott Wave trader. And then from there, realized Elliott Wave in itself is also a terrible way, not terrible, but not a good way to approach the market. And so I learned about ABCs, and then from there, everything kind of clicked. Well, everything clicked before then, but but I found Kite searching for MC tutorial. Yeah, I never really looked up an MC tutorial. I just sat there and watched CryptoFace's stream for... I was actually one of his moderators. I wonder if I still am. I wonder if I can sign in on my phone. Hold on. Oh, I still can. Well, let's see. Is he streaming still? No, he's not streaming. I'm about to chat. This was I made this account when I was 11, 12, whenever YouTube started. When did YouTube start? All right, 2005. It wasn't 2005. I made it in... Wow, because 2005, I was in... Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I was... Why can't I do the fucking math? I was 11. Yeah, I was 11. So I think I was in middle school when I made my first YouTube account. This is the first YouTube... I'm going to... CryptoFace blocked me. Please unblock. How did she get blocked? See, I can't do it on my phone. I'm going to show you guys now. I am... What I'm about to post, this is my other account in chat. It's going to say, "What's up, everyone?" Want to be Kirk Hammett too. I made that account when I was 12, 13 years old because I loved Metallica at the time. I always wanted to be like Kurt. So I made that account and I wasn't really into YouTube at the time. Oh, what's up, Chad? Good seeing you, man. MC overrated, basic supply and demand, support resistance, like you said. I think understanding market structure is really important. Liquidity, heat maps are useful too. See, I feel the same. I don't feel the same way about liquidity and heat maps. It goes back to the volume idea because I have a feeling that's based off of volume. Let me know if I'm wrong off of that. But my issue with those type of things is that volume always moves. And sometimes people who have money understand this as well. Sometimes they might move sell orders and buy orders around, and that can possibly change liquidity movements, liquidity heat maps, and that can give you a skewed perspective of what levels do matter. They're always changing. That's like a basic idea of why I'm not the biggest fan, but they do work better than MC and other indicators. I will say that for a fact. I will say that for absolute fact. But yeah, that guy want to be Kirk Hammett too. You know, I'm gonna make him a mod, even though it's my account. Ah. I don't know why I found that funny. I think heat maps are good to see. I think heat maps are good to see where price might move to pick up liquidity. Absolutely. It's a colored map. Orders lie. They can be spoofed for sure, though. Yeah. See, like, and I'm not shitting on heat maps whatsoever. I think they can be useful. The problem is they can be spoofed. They can be manipulated. Price can be manipulated as well. But it's a lot harder to move. It's, well, to me, in my opinion, on a larger time frame, it's a lot harder to manipulate price than it would be to manipulate volume. That's where I'm coming from. No hate to people who use volume related tools, because I feel like that's a step in the right direction. Why is my camera lower than or higher than usual? There's a lot of space up here. I don't know. I changed when I did a Twitch stream. I like changed my camera and shit, and now I think it's good. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Are we gonna get entry, guys? Are we gonna get another entry? The beautiful part about this is I have the bot doing it. I'll go ahead and pull it to a different tab. I wonder if I'm hoping the VPN doesn't fuck with the music. At this point, I don't care. Am I signed in? I am, okay. So let's see if we can get an entry here. Move it to this. My head's on that. I love this bot, guys. Like 15,473 on that long. Incredible. 1176. Oh, it got me in early. Interesting. On the East trade, I just realized that. But I'm not going to be shilling the bot here. That's going to be on whenever I stick to, or whenever everything gets put together from what I'm going to be working with here shortly. I have a lot of things in the works, guys. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. But I'm very excited. I am so excited for it. This is going to be a great tool for all of you to use, but you also got to understand with great power comes great responsibility. And it's something I talked about with Kite, because, like, you know, I always wanted to have something that can help stream. Will you community members get access to it? Yes, that's one of the things I will include with the Discord if you guys do decide to sign up. Ideally, I want to work with David and see if we can figure out something to where obviously he can benefit from the work he's put in his group, as well as find a way to benefit myself and the people who decide to follow the methods that I use, or if you wanted to follow me in how I do things. I'm trying to figure out how exactly we're going to do that. I don't know. Like I said, we're not that far in the process yet. There's still a good amount of stuff being built. We just kind of discussed what he was working on, and I had some questions and gave him some ideas on some of the other things I wanted to work with, and we bounced some ideas back and forth. So I'm not going to speak too much on it just because I don't know what is going on behind the scenes. I don't know how it's going to be built. But yes, I plan on including it in the community, and possibly share and finding a way to share it with you guys as well. I'm not going to be hiding it through a paywall. I just honestly think that you guys have to still understand how to draw ABCs on a proper perspective, proper time frame, as well as understand the basic psychology principles and just basic principles in trading in general, because even nice. What's the success rate so far using this strategy? I mean, well, the bot doesn't necessarily the bot is just a tool to help get my entries in. As of right now, if I had to give you like a win rate, we're probably at like maybe anywhere from 5 to 10%, but we're hitting 25 to 30 R&R trades. So what I was saying, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so my win rate, if I had to give you guys like a ballpark, 5 to 10%, but we're hitting massive trades. So that's why we're walking with a profit. But that is subject to change because that was using a 1% stop loss. Now that we're using 3%, our win rate is going to increase, but our R&R is going to decrease. Overall, the same outcome should play out. We should overall be profitable. We're just, like I said, we adapted, we changed things just because of the more exposed volatility you get when you get to these lower price points. The lower price goes, the more fluctuations you are prone to. So the only way to protect yourself from that is to increase your stop loss, to give price more room to move. Let's see. Good Pandora's box moment, Johnny. Pretty much. I started and just kept going. Worst case scenario, like I try not to be too optimistic, just because I learned that in life. To me, this is just me. I know some people might not like this the way how I approach things, but for me personally, like I'd rather set my expectations low and get utterly surprised in a good way versus being all excited, hyped up about something and just being disappointed. So that's just how I view things. So me personally, I'm trying not to shill this too much just because I don't know exactly what it looks like yet. Once testing is there, once everything is completed, I will absolutely get more excited about it. Can you DCA your position to get profit, or is that not part of the strat? No, unfortunately, we do not DCA whatsoever. We stick to certain price levels. We adjust our risk, we set our risk parameters, and we stick to it. The position's all or nothing. We don't DCA into momentum. Getting used to low win rate and being stopped out is the hardest part of the strat, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, it's tough, but I'm telling you, Harvey, it's gonna build you as a trader. If you can get used to that, and you can get, I guess if you cannot let it bother you and get used to it, it's going to build you as a trader. And unfortunately, that's something that a lot of people can't stomach. But if you can get past that, that's definitely going to lead you in a right direction. As long as you understand the bigger picture and that knowing that once the good trade hits, it's all worth it. Yo, upside down head, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I'm late, no worries, man. We're just here hanging out, having a good time, talking. Good to see you, though. Oh yeah, I'm here for the long run, as I have had some great success with it already. That's good to hear, man. I'm really glad to hear you're doing well with the ABC strategy. Like I said, I do my best to show you guys how I'm doing, show you the positions I'm taking. You know, challenge account I approach a lot differently than my macro accounts. My macro accounts are very boring. Very boring. I barely take trades on them. Even if I do, I make a good amount, but it's nothing significant. So, wait, I'm here for the long run as it. Okay, I read that already. Oh, someone DM'd me on Discord. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm here from, okay. Most of the newcomers don't have patience. They want high win rate, do trades without stop loss, and get wrecked. Exactly. Oh, it's your Discord noise. The noise was tripping me out before. Yeah. Yeah, I have a thing on my computer to where you guys can hear all the sounds that that comes up. So if you hear a Discord notification, it's most likely me. Hold on a second. Me too. I was checking my Discord for spammers. Sorry about that, guys. I can't. That's the only way I'm able to play music on stream. Unfortunately, like, you can't. Like, if I turn on Tradingview and I turn on the alarm, you'll be able to hear that. And it's gonna absolutely blow your speakers up. Come on, we need to get another entry here. Holy shit, we're at 381 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit. I really do appreciate every one of you who subbed here, and I don't know if Kite is gonna watch this at some point, but Kite, you've been a great friend, man. I really do appreciate it. I noticed you shouted me out on your channel again. I don't ask for any of this. It really does mean the world to me. So I'm sorry you heard the Discord noise again. I really do appreciate you, buddy. It's crazy to think that people actually support me, and thank you to David as well, guys. David and Kite are the reason why I got to this point. They've backed me up, so if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And also for you guys as well. Thank you guys, every single one of you, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate it, and thank you guys for supporting me in any way, shape, or form. I was naughty and took the ABC short at 17 300-ish levels. So you took the smaller one. Naughty for a hedge. I mean, it's not the biggest setup. Like, if I zoom out, it's still there. I wouldn't have taken it personally. Armand, thank you, my friend. Like I said, thank you everyone who just subbed over the past day or so. Try to get monetized. Let's see if we can get it happening. I do plan on talking about other things. I need to also work on getting thumbnails too. Just because every single stream you guys see is just a clip of whatever the stream is. I need to work on getting thumbnails. I've tried doing it myself and doing other things in the past. Like, I think I'm not experienced. I am a complete boomer when it comes to like figuring out YouTube. So like, one of the things I always said to myself, I was like, let's just go into it and figure it out as we go. And that's been a good method for me. It's been a good method for a lot of things that I've done. Like, when it comes to trading, I just went into it and figured it out as I went along. Did my best to pay attention to what I was doing and understand the things that I was doing wrong and learn from them. Not being ignorant, I was able to look at things from an objective viewpoint. Same thing with here, guys. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I'm cool with it. When it comes to the trading, not trading, the YouTube side of things. But yeah, I need to figure out how to make thumbnails. That's not been my expertise, and I know thumbnails are an important thing, but we'll see. I just don't like the cringe ones where everyone's their face and they're like, or like they're doing some crazy stupid face that like I can't stand those. Yeah, I had one video talking about the watch thing. I thought that was stupid. It was fun. I just don't like. Maybe if I make a thumbnail, it's gonna be something without my face in it, which will probably be a lot easier, to be honest. But I know that's important. I know I have to. Kite's thumbnail is freaking awesome. I want something like that. Anyone can, if any of you guys can do something like what Kite's thumbnails are. It's the same. He uses the same one, but that thumbnail, I think someone from Ryan's community or Ryan himself made it for him. If any of you guys can make a cool thumbnail like this, I will pay. And his background thing is cool too. Mine's just my fucking logo. My friend Josh. Oh, did I not put it up? I'll have to do this later. I have one saved on my computer. I thought I had it up. But it's just like that same astronaut, but it says like my name across like each side of him. I thought I put it up. Maybe I didn't. We'll see. We will see. I've been going for almost 2 hours now. I'm going to try to keep it like 2 hours just because I got nothing else to really do. But he should add his face too on the thumbnail. See, I don't know. There's some channels who don't do it. There's some channels that don't even show their face, but obviously like trying to think of who like doesn't, who's a good example. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin Chris. Oh, I guess he shows his face now.
Thank everybody.
Oops, sorry about that. For a while, he didn't show his face. You want to talk about someone who makes stupid money doing this? This guy makes stupid money. And his TA is mid at best. Yeah, he always shills his group. He never shows his face. Until recently. I remember coming across Crypto Bitcoin Chris for a long time ago. Yeah, always shilling his group. But some people who are out here in this space do pretty well for not showing their face, especially on thumbnails or even in the videos. You ever watch Mitch Ray? I have before. See, I think these are funny. Like the thumbnails are pretty funny. And they're cool. I like them. If I can do stuff like this, I honestly would do this more for the memes and for the laughs than like the serious of the videos. Like I've seen like one of his streams. But this is an intro. It's insane. But he shows his face. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. TA's mid. Oh my God. See, I know for a fact he had, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive he has someone else doing all this for him. I could never do stuff like this. He needs a crazy video editor. Crazy people who come up with these graphics and stuff. Like, not crazy, but like the crazy good people. It's crazy. But like I said, TA mid at best. Have you watched Trader's Reality? He has cool thumbnails and intros and doesn't show anything. Oh, I've heard of him. I haven't I know who he is. Haven't actually like extensively watched his videos. Oh, he's got a nice guitar in the back though. That's the only thing I care about. What is that? It's some basic LTD. See, like this is a lot of this is a lot of junk. But yes, I'm not gonna hear talk shit. I just not the biggest fan of how a lot of people approach trading. That's just me. His thumbnails are, his thumbnails are simple. And I'm pretty sure that's his logo, right? Yeah, he has different versions of his logo. Cool idea. He is playing Metallica for 200 subs. Can you like, what, is he like not good? I'll do it. I can do it without any subs. I love Metallica. If you guys want to see me play stuff like that, go ahead and check out the Twitch channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do it on, maybe I'll do it on stream. Wait, 100 subs, sorry. Okay. If you need someone to play with, I'll play with them. Yeah, I think that like it's the same thing. I think it's a little bit too much. Yeah, some nails are decent. It's similar to A, B, C, M, and W patterns. He focuses on market psychology over everything else. Okay, if that is his free indicator. Okay. I guess I haven't actually like watched his content to an extent. If he has a specific video talking about trading psychology, I'll take a look at it just to see like my perspective on it. Yeah, his thumbnails were good. I like his thumbnails. Ugh. Not a big fan of that. It's not like bitch Ray is on another level. Like, to be honest, that appeases me more than obviously this, just because it's stupid. And I'm a very goofy guy. This stuff is funny. So I need to get myself a thumbnail maker who does stuff like this. That'd be absolutely phenomenal. Hold on. I gotta close this window because I had my window open. I like to stream my window open. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. My guitar case fell. Let's see. Similar to ABCs. Yeah, M and W patterns are like double tops and double bottoms. Yeah, kind of. He isn't crowdfunded either. No Google juice. Sometimes he talks too much like a sales guy, like BTC going to pumped up now. My heartbeat rises. Yeah, see, I get it to grab the attention of people. To me, I like the memes though. I need to find someone who can make cool, funny, memey like thumbnails for me. Yeah, cause I'm more. Oh my god, what is this? That's insane. Wait, what's this? You know, it's funny. An ABCD pattern is just an ABC. A, B, C. But the problem with this is that you're expecting potential targets. I can do this all day, guys. Everything is just that's you know what's funny? That's why I have this title screen. You guys can't tell me that this is hilarious. You guys can't tell me that that's amazing. You know what's funny? Like, that's such a basic cartoon, like, starting... I had to actually add the starting... stream starting soon text to it. And that's why it's so hilarious. Like, I got it from a meme. I took the meme, went to someone and said, hey, can you make this into, like, a little, like, animated GIF thing so I can use for my intros? I got you. The text... I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the text. Like, he did it in, like... Okay, no, that's fine. It's the second guy that comes up. Always has been. I had to change. Like, the original A wasn't capitalized. I'm like, come on, dude. Nah, it's a dope title screen. I love it. I think it's amazing. The existentialism of it all. Yep. Is it a water gun? Unfortunately, if the water was made out of lead, yes, then it's a water gun. I'm kidding. He doesn't actually shoot him, though. Like, what the hell is this? Doge pump? Like, oh my god. Like, I understand. Like, to be honest, I think this is a way to get more viewers. To get more, like, have these borderline autistic thumbnails. Because, like I said, the TA and stuff he talks about is mid. A lot of the people who do this stuff, who are on in this space, unfortunately, mid. Even myself sometimes can be mid, but I can say I definitely have a better perspective, better reach than a lot of these people on here. I'm not trying to talk shit, even though I am talking shit. I don't mean it like that. I'm just trying to give you guys, like, it depends on, like, how you. Well, for me, it's like everyone has their own space. Everyone has their own method of doing things. It's up to the people, you know, you guys, the viewers, are the real, you know, will determine what's good and what isn't. I could sit here and say ABC method is the best. My results and what I have done is an actual, you know, can back up what I've been saying or how the method works so well. Depends if you want quality or quantity of viewers. I feel like you can get both though. So I would settle for, if I had to pick one gun in my head, probably quality. But because of the content that I make and because of the information I put out, I rather reach to the masses and, you know, teach as many people as I can proper ways of trading, because that to me is more important. Obviously there's going to be some dumb things that people say on here, but for me personally, I think I would rather have a quality viewership, but if I want to help people, I think quantity is going to be more important. So it's a tough situation. What is your major? What do you Ali, do you mind clarifying that for me? major, like when it comes to like school? My major, like in trading, like what do I trade? Just if you can clarify that for me. I mean, a university. I'm a college dropout. I went to college. I graduated high school. Holy shit, it's going to be 10 years this year. So this summer, this summer 10 years ago, I graduated high school. Went to community college local to me. Went there for about a year and a half. And yeah. When I was in school, I originally went to school for criminal justice. For some reason, I wanted to be a cop, or I wanted to be some sort of something in law enforcement. But once I got into like pretty deep in the classes, I was like, I don't want to do this. And then I kind of like went back and I was like, what do I like to do? And at the time, I was a big like gym rat. I love going to the gym. Went to gym 4 or 5 days out of the week. I didn't know any better. I still loved doing it. So I decided to pursue a exercise science degree. Got pretty far into that, but guys, I am not good with schoolwork, man. I could be dedicated if I wanted to, but it comes to schoolwork, man, I just can't do it. I had to go through, what was it? Shit, there was one class. It was like a science class. No, it wasn't. Was it just anatomy? I thought there was a special name. I think it was just a basic anatomy class. I could not pass anatomy for the life of me, dude. I could not. I tried. I took that class 3 times. I could not. I ended up just dropping out after the 3rd time. I failed twice. I just couldn't do it. Guys, I am not good with schoolwork. So never got a college degree, never finished, which is fine. You guys don't have to go to college. I have certain opinions on that. Honestly, my opinion is you don't necessarily need a college degree unless you're getting into something that requires it. For me, it's doctors, surgeons. You need that extensive, like if you're going to be doing surgery, yeah, you need to know some shit. So if you're going to be being a doctor, surgeon, lawyer, because lawyer obviously involves legality, laws, and all that, you need to be able to know your stuff. I'm trying to think of what else. Any sort of like serious science, like jobs, like chemistry, anything in that. Like if you're gonna be like a biochemist, like yeah, you probably need to go to college, get a degree. So for me, that is going to like you'll definitely need college for that. Anything else that you want to do, I honestly don't think you need it. Like if you want to be like you don't need to pursue a business degree to learn about business. I didn't need to go to a finance class and stuff to learn about finance, learn about trading. I learned it all on YouTube. Everything nowadays is online. That's the things most people don't understand, is that a lot of the education that you can get access to nowadays is online, is honestly just as beneficial as the college classes you could take anyway. Let's see. Johnny's a petrol head. Kind of. I like cars. Yeah, I like cars. I'm going to consider myself like a heavy petrol head because I drive a non-turbo Subaru, just a basic Impreza. Doesn't go fast. I never really had like a nice car, perhaps. I've ridden motorcycles in the past. I had a 2003 Yamaha R6. That thing was that was the most fun I ever had on 2 wheels. Definitely fucking scary though. I got into two motorcycle accidents when I was younger. One of them wasn't so bad. One of them left a bunch of scars and stuff on my leg. But yeah, I would consider it if I had once I get a little more money, you will absolutely see me be buying cars. I know Kite is like someone like Kite necessarily like doesn't like the idea of like fast cars and like nice cars. I do. So I guess during bear markets will be the hardest time to gain viewers. When it starts pumping at the retail, we'll jump back in. Yeah, I agree. That's part of it as well. And I'm still gaining subs as we're in the bear market. So I'm even more grateful for that. Hopefully things will pick up in the bull market. You know, but to be honest, I would like to get monetized before that happens. That'd be great. I need 1,000 subs. The watch time is not really an issue. I think I would definitely get there before the subs. Let's see. Degrees are a waste of time now anyways. Hasn't helped me at all. Exactly. Ali, I agree. Yep. See, I feel like that's a respectable opinion. I'm not 100% against college. I'm not 100% for college. I think for certain aspects and depending on what you want to do and pursue, you're going to need to have an extensive education on what you're doing. You know, like I said, lawyers, doctors, but most people in life or whatever they want to do, you don't necessarily need a college degree. Experience matters. I feel like experience and drive matters more than anything else. Like my drive to do trading, the reason why I became good at what I'm doing is because I was willing to put time in. You guys have no idea how much time I put into watching Kite's videos, watching other people's videos, reading books. You can literally watch MIT lectures on YouTube for free and pay a couple $100 to sit the exam. Exactly. It's probably going to be a little bit harder for you, but you can definitely do it. I 100% agree, Harvey. But I was willing to put in the work. And you guys can do it too. There's the reason why I want to, this is the reason why I did this as well, is I want to see you guys succeed. And to me, I am not a smart fucking kid. I'm sorry, I'm just cursing. This is the part. This is getting me going here. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing excuses, whether it's from, mostly it's about people in my personal group, my personal life. I've done it. Anyone else can do it. Anyone else. Every single one of you here right now watching can do this. I don't care who you are. If you have a computer, if you have a cell phone, you have YouTube, you have a drive, you're willing to learn, you want to make it out in this space, I 100% agree that anyone can do this. Now, is everyone going to be able to do this? No, because the majority of people, I can't reach the majority of people. I can only reach a certain amount. Those who are actively watching me and willing to learn from me or Kite, if you guys are willing to learn, you are absolutely 100% willing to do something like that and stick to it. I can promise you. That's the one thing I will promise, is that if you dedicate time and effort towards something, you'll be successful at it, regardless of how smart you are. You could be dumb as rocks. I know, I consider myself to be not the highest IQ person. I'm not the brightest person in the world. I know people who are way smarter than me. But I also know people who are absolutely way dumber than me. So I feel like I'm in the middle. Even though I say I'm stupid, I'm probably in the middle, but I personally think I'm kind of dumb. But I'm doing this. I can do this. I've done pretty good. Obviously, I wish I could sit here and back up what I say with the account challenge more. The account challenge is still up, but we haven't been doing that great. But I'm excited. I made mistakes in the past. I'm willing to learn from those mistakes. We're fine-tuning things. I feel like we're getting there ever so slightly. We're getting to a great, I guess, section or portion of my trading career. I have a computer engineering degree working as automation testing. Learn Java and Python. Most of the time we need to work on Excel sheets. LOL. That's funny. No more excuses, just working. There you go. That's the right attitude to have. There's always people more smart than us. We have to accept it and work. Exactly. I'm not gonna sit here and complain. There's people who have had better outcomes, better situations than me. I grew up not in the I live in a upper middle class area. I just happen to a lot of my friends have definitely had more stuff than me. And I'm not, instead of me complaining about, I did it when I was a kid because I didn't know any better. But I got to a point very fast, I understand that we're all given a certain hand in life. It's your job to make the most out of it. Everyone in the world, everyone, especially nowadays, has the potential to become something, has the potential to do something with their lives. It depends on if you're willing to work on it or not. And even still, I sit here and preach these things, and I'm not the best. Sometimes I'm not the best advocate of my own advice. You know, I could sit here. I have all the time in the world now. I stay up late, but I stay up late watching content, studying, learning from other people who are in this space. Some of it's crypto related, some of it's not crypto related. I'm constantly learning trying to figure out which direction I want to go on YouTube. Obviously, I love streaming. It's always going to be a thing, but just trying to figure that out. So I spend late hours doing that. Sometimes I play video games. I get distracted. I'm not the best advocate for being so strict to a plan. Same thing when it comes to like my health. Obviously, you know, I'm sitting here all fucking chubby cheeked up. I could definitely lose weight. I have to stop. Obviously, I'm in 100% control of what I put in my mouth. I have no excuse for that. I have done it in the past. I know I can do it again. I just right now I'm sitting here making excuses, but I know for a fact that I can do anything I want to as long as I accomplish it. Or as long as I not accomplish it. As long as I stick to it, I can definitely accomplish what I want. Some people are poor. All they have is money. Bob Marley. Yeah, that is true. So, and that's something I always wanted to do as well. It's like part of the reason why I'm here is because I want to help. It goes back to me wanting to help you guys. For some reason, when I was like, growing up, especially like my early teen years, like, you know, probably like 17, like early 20s, I always found myself wanting to help others, helping my friends, helping people with it comes to advice. People ask me a lot of questions. I've heard a lot of stories. I'm definitely a good listener, and I've heard some crazy stuff. And I did do my best to try to help out whoever's asking me or whoever needs help in certain situations. And knowing that I have this set of skills, being able to do this, and also wanting the urge to help people, I figured, you know, why not give it a shot? Hopefully I can help you guys out here. Hopefully that grows. I always find teaching people helps you understand the subject much better anyway. That is absolutely 1,000% true, and that's something I didn't understand until I started doing this. There's certain things I never thought about that some people have brought up to me, and it definitely gives me a little bit more of a better perspective on how some of you guys are approaching this, or where some of you guys are coming from. So, 100% agree, Harvey. What was the song before this? That was pretty good, but I got stuck in a rant. No, is it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This is called Jingle Bells, another Christmas song. Oh, God. I can't do this. The rant was hiding behind the cringe lyrics. LOL. You guys like that? It's like a... Where was it? I mean, okay, I will say the beginning to this, it sounds cool, like the little build up into the beat. I like it. But as soon as the lyrics come in, it just... Knowing it's a Christmas, if it wasn't a Christmas song, I'd say this was slap. Well, they have a metal section. I don't. August Burns Red. I love that Christmas album, dude. I listen to that Christmas album every year, front to back. At least I try to. I think it was last year I didn't. I like listened to halfway through and I just never finished it. That album is a iconic Christmas album. Screw Mariah Carey. That is the best Christmas album of all time. I can't do this, dude. This just doesn't fit. I can't. I really want to place. I want to see what this sounds like. I'm gonna wait till after. This is like the metal. Apparently they have a metal section, which tickles my fancy, but. Alright, let's just keep it at that. I'll do it later. I saw them a few years ago, was surrounded by 16-year-olds. It kind of upset me. Really? Yeah, but you gotta admit, it's cool to see the younger generation getting into that. I was out and about last year. Yeah, like around this time last year, I went to. It was actually really funny. Oh, emo. That's okay. Okay, like the goth kids. I got you. I mean, it's still nice to see, even though they're kids. It's still nice to see. It's nice to see like that the music isn't dying. You know what I mean? Like when I went to Metallica shows, I saw like an 8-year-old there, and he was sitting there, like banging his head. I was like, all right, it's pretty cool. Like, and he's sitting there singing along to the music. I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. Like, it's good to see. Like, I wish like my son would be into the same type of music I'm in. But what was I gonna say? I was at a Panda Express. Now, where I live, this is the first Panda Express that popped up within a fucking 30-mile radius of me. I'm sorry if I was vulgar. But so what was I gonna say? And I was at Panda Express making my food, and I was wearing a Trivium sweatshirt. I love them. My favorite band, my second favorite band of all time. Besides, no one beats Metallica. But I'm sitting there doing my thing, and he comes up to me. He's like, "Yeah, dude, that's an awesome sweatshirt." And he starts like, "Yeah, I went to go see them. Blah 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 blah. I want to go see them next time they come around." And I was basically just talking about music for this kid, this kid was like 17. The kid couldn't even. He was with his brother. He couldn't even drive. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool, man. It's good to see like younger kids like still listening to that kind of music. So it's a very old man thing for me to say, but maybe it's just in the UK, but metalcore has a young audience. Yeah, I would say possibly, because I've been to a few metalcore shows, and it feels like it's majority like guys my age. Like I'm in my late 20s, mid to late 20s. I'm going to see where is he? I'm going to see Killswitch Engage at the end of this month. They're playing at a small venue. Can't wait to see them. I'm sure there's going to be some kids there, but all right, let's play some Mortal. Let's see. Nice. I went to a Killswitch concert not too long ago. Great show. Really? Lord of the Coins. Where did you go? Actually, well, I don't want to. If you don't want to give information, I saw them. I was supposed to go see them out in Eastern Pennsylvania, but while I was working at the time, work didn't like pan out. It didn't work for me. But I'm going to see them in Starland Ballroom, which is like in South New Jersey, and it's like quite a way. I don't mind saying that because it's quite a bit of a drive for me, so I'm gonna make a whole day out of it. But they're doing a Christmas special, Christmas extravaganza, I think it's called that. Kill switch. Okay. Yeah, this is it. So it's the Holiday Rager. It's KSC, Rivers and Isle, and Unearth. I know a little bit of the other two, but I am going to see them on the 28th in Starland Ballroom. So if any of you guys are in the area, and if you see me at the show, feel free to say hi. Let's see. Unearth are yeah, they're okay. I know a little bit of their stuff. Because we're talking about Unearth, let's do Earth. All right, good start. E. All right, so E. No A. Earth was a good guess. Enter. I don't want to see where that T is. All right, so there is a second E. It's not in the third spot. So the E is either at the second, or the T's at the second or the last spot. E. There's a second E. Let's see. Doing this. Let's see. I don't know too many words that start with the ET. You guys are feel free to contribute. See, well, Prathish, good guess, but the T's got to be in the second spot or the last spot. Because we already put T here. So empty. The T's not in this spot, so it's got to be either the last or the second spot. There's a second E in there, too. Ooh, event is a good one. Come on, Prathish. I got faith. Oh my god. That was a great guess. So what the hell is event? That was still a good guess though. Because now we know it's the E, and a T. Sorry, hold on. Someone texted me. Event. Something that rhymes with event. Event. Oh. I was gonna say eject too. I was actually gonna say eject or eject. We got it, boys. Good job. Good job, Harvey. Good job, Prestige. I was stuck between the two. I heard for some reason I was hearing elect before eject, but that was a great guess. Ah. All right. We're at 5 o'clock. It's been about 2.5 hours. I figured that'd be good enough here to go way to end it. So remember, guys, we need to get back below 16,800 in order to figure out, or not in order to figure out, in order to confirm a little bit more of a bearish bias. I'll have to see how things play out. Now let's see how things play out here. Hopefully we can get an entry here soon-ish, but if not, we're in a long. We're playing both sides of the coin. So I'm happy. We'll let the market do what it do. I benefit either way, so I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting so much. Like, it honestly means the world to me. I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Today is Thursday. I don't think I'm gonna be doing another stream. Guys, check out next week. All right, Kite. I want to make it a surprise, but Kite spilled the beans. I'm kidding. I'm gonna be streaming with Kite next week, possibly, hopefully. I'm gonna be there for a couple days. We're gonna be hanging out. Me, my friend Monk, and my other friend, obviously Kite, you know him. We're gonna be just hanging out for a couple days. Hopefully we'll stream. I'm gonna bring my stuff with me, but I don't go there just to stream. I go there to have a good time, to hang out with my friends. So if it happens, it happens. That'd be great for me. I would appreciate it, but I'm never gonna hold anyone to any standard to streaming with me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Be on the lookout for that next week, hopefully, guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Most likely, I'm gonna, unfortunately, because of how I've been running things with David's group, I might have to switch things to Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, maybe I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Who knows? Steal his soda. Yeah, I'll hide his soda as nicotine pouches from him. Or I'll just drink it in front of him, make him suffer. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the schedule goes. I might have to figure things out, but hopefully we can figure out something soon. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, coming by, saying hello. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And for those who are subbed, who are newly subbed to the channel or watching, thank you guys again so much. I really do appreciate it. Lord of the Coins, if you're still here, I gotta DM you. We gotta figure out a time. I'm gonna we'll figure it out, logistics and how we're gonna do this. Maybe you might see me streaming again, because I'm gonna be doing another video here with another channel here shortly. So maybe I'll stream that. If not, it'll probably most likely be like a video on demand thing, so we can, you know, edit out all the fuck ups or the bullshit in between, because that's probably what's gonna happen. But all right, guys, be good, be safe. Until then, you know the plan. Stick to the plan. Let's get some good trades in. Have a good weekend, folks.